tekan regression, tekan regression. Okay, we are going to learn about the other types of regression later, but now you just click on the regression. Okay, regression, and make sure you know what is your y, what is your x. Your response variable will be your y, your predictor is your x. And then just click on OK. Okay, so for Minitab, you have, if you click on the window, you have the section. Section is basically the report. Okay, the report. So this is your section. Okay, the report will give you the model, the regression equation, and also what is the values, the hypothesis test for the parameters, regression parameters. Also give you the R-square value. Okay, and this is ANOVA on the model. So you can actually, do you have, everybody has this sheet already, the section here, the window. You can actually look at window. Okay, and this is the project manager, this is the worksheet. Okay, so you can actually compare the result obtained by using Minitab versus by using Excel just now. Okay, like for example, when you use Excel, okay, this is when you use Excel, your model is, okay. So that's why I said during the class, you need to give full attention, because you know that in any programming or whatever, once you miss a step, to go back will take you time. Okay, so you can see here in Excel, it will give you 256.7 as your slope. Okay, which in Minitab is actually give the approximation to 257. Okay, both actually give you about the same value. Okay, of course, you are going to learn to how to manually calculate the values of this parameter estimation for the regression line. Okay, semua okay dah? Okay, apa dia masalahnya? Tak ada Minitab ke? Kalau dah okay, yang lain-lain dah okay, yang lain-lain yang dah okay, masukkan dalam R pula. Ingat lagi tak macam mana R? Masukkan dalam R. Masukkan dalam you daftar tu kan, bisa dimasukkan dalam R.
Macam mana?
Tak kisahlah you pakai R Studio ke ataupun R Basic tu kan. Okay, macam mana? You read ikan di data tu. R Studio kat sini. Fine. Dah ke? Okey ke? Buka pun R Studio. Dah copy data dalam R?
Copy dalam R.
Kat studio boleh Kat studio.
Habis tak boleh ke?
Habis.
Tak. Aku tak tiap video, aku tiap biasa.
Kalau kat studio dia ada kat menu file, kita boleh koleksi.
Okey, dah copy ke belum? Macam ni nak copy read the table. Barulah nak ingat read table ke read apa benda tu.
Sekejap.
Dah dapat dah? Dah tahu macam mana nak klik dengan tu. Sekali senang lah, you buat copy kan, you buat read the table. Report kan? So you already have your what you have copied. You make sure you copy dulu lah. Because saya pakai grid table tu. Okay. So kalau dah ada ni, okay. Saya buatlah nama saya. Kau suka lagi nama apa-apa. Okay, EG1. Pilih selesai. Okay. Okay, dapat dah? Dah copy ke belum? Ha, kecoh lah.
Dah tak kopi kan
Tiba-tiba je. Ni apa nama ni? Awak jadi orang ni. Dapat tak? Lepas tu, saya nak make sure semua orang dapat tak? Because this is the basic. Macam mana you actually can get the data. Jangan stres-stres, okey? Lepas tu ada okay. So, saya nak tunjukkan. Ingat tak you belajar sekarang introduction saya macam mana nak plot dekat graf ni? Pakai function apa? Pakai function apa? Scatter plot. How do you produce scatter plot dalam R? Okay, can you use the function plot? Apa? Paling basic lah kan? Plot x1. Object x not found. Boleh tak? Tak boleh. Sebab apa? Sebab saya tak define lagi. Sebab apa ni tak boleh nak plot? Cepat, sebab apa tak boleh nak plot? Saya dah buat dah, dia define dah. Unexpected symbol. Apa saya silap ni? Tahu tak? Kadang-kadang kan, kita buat ni kan, saya akan tanya whether you observe or not. What is my mistake here? Saya dah nampak dah sebab apa salah saya. Sebab apa? Tak ada bracket. Bracket ada. Bracket ada. Close bracket ada ni Apa titik apa? Kan, sepatutnya comma. You dapat ke tak plot? Ni kita nak atas lah. Dapat plot? On the way. On the way. So dapatlah plot yang ni. So tapi you define lah. EG1 you apa? EG2 you apa? Betul kan? Betul lah 5,000 semua ni. That's why if you do it properly, you give the name awal-awal. Okay? How you do give your name dalam R ni? You kena lah buat. Okay? You punya X you. Okay? X. Okay, katakanlah X. Saya nak kasih nama X X EG1 is ataupun X is EG1 1 and then you have the okay 2 Y is EG1 2 and then I will have my plot
Air besar.
Next. Dapat plot yang sama juga. Macam mana nak buat? Baru 3 bulan cuti dah lupa dah. Awak dah keluar plot saya. Keluar pula plot. Dapat tak plot dia? Alah, problem lah dia tak keluar. Oh, dia keluar separate kot.
tak dapat?
Betul lah.
Dapat? Asal-asal tak dapat?
Okey, dapat tak?
Dah masuk.
Oh, tengok tu saya ambil gambar lagi. Tak nampak ke? Dah dekat depan dah. Sampai apa dah tu? Tak sempat. Tak apa. Sebab kelas hari ni baru first week kan. Jadi saya akan pergi tengok ada yang problem ke. Dapat dah plot. Dia pakai air biasa. Dapat plot. So you can see that you get the same plot. Regardless whether you use Excel, you use Intel. Dapat?
Oh.
Error.
Example of file EG, you don't define your file, the file name. You define. Okay, dan aku masih define, remember, okay, the step. Okay, kalau Ina suruh R, because R is not user friendly in the sense, it's not like Minitab. Okay. Oh, kalau saya besarkan, turunkan yang kat sini. Okay, daripada awal tadi. Okay, the simplest way. Kan? Semua yang ni dah dapat dah? Dah read table dah? Okay, dah read table. Lepas tu, make sure you give the name. The whole file name is EG1. Saya kasih nama EG1. Okay, you know that you just go up EG1. Okay, so EG1 tadi saya tak kasih the name X and Y, so that is why you may have other way. That is why saya pakai yang tadi plot. Okay, plot EG11, plot EG12. But you can actually give the name and you should be able to plot X and Y as well. Okay, lepas tu, okay, untuk linear regression. Okay, linear regression, you use this function here, ya. Okay, LM Y, because tadi kalau you dah kasih nama Y as EG1, X as EG2, you dah kasih nama tadi sebab saya dah kasih nama. Okay, this one. Here, I already give the assign. Okay, assign the name here. Mana ni tadi? Tapi kalau tak assign pun tak apa, because dia kalau pakai formula dia dah identify your Y column yang your X column, Y equals to X. Okay, data equals to EG1. And you have this value here, the coefficient, the intercept value and the X value. So that is your model. And it's the same thing as what you have obtained using Minitab dengan Excel. Which you got Y equals to 256.7 minus X minus 2017.6. So you can see, okay, here what you obtain using R is the same as what you have obtained using Minitab. Okay, sama kan? 256.7, 2016, and also is the same thing that what you have obtained using Excel. So semua software ni menolong you untuk mendapatkan nilai, untuk fitkan the model. Okay. But what we are going to learn in this course is how these values can be obtained, what is this scalar value, and also the effect of having this outlier. Okay, is it outlier or influential? Ada beza. Dulu you belajar pasal outliers kan? Tapi dalam kursus ni, you will be learning about the outliers, about influential, and also you'll be learning about the leverage point. Okay, so it's something macam ni lah outlier, tapi kategori dia berbeza. Okay, so that is on our first example. So let's say lah kita pakai Excel, kita eliminate this point. Okay, kita boleh identify this is what is this point here. Okay, so ni point, nak tengok point berapa ni. You have 50 and 2500. Okay, this one lah. Okay, let's say we eliminate this point. Okay, you boleh copy this value here. Okay, Control C. This is your first model. Control V. Okay, you have first model. Okay, let's say I eliminate this point. Okay, delete. So I masukkan ke dalam ni. Okay, and then I refit it. Okay, this is what the values. Sekarang ni you can see the new regression model without this point is this one. Okay, you can see here without so-called outliers, tadi orang cakap outliers, the R squared value has increased. Okay, and you have now your intercept is positive, okay, dekat sini, and your slope also has decreased. Tadi dia tinggi kan, because we have one outlying point yang ke atas, that's why slope dia tinggi. Now because you eliminated or you deleted the outliers, okay, so when you deleted the outliers, you will expect the slope will go down. Okay, will be lesser, the slope here, 140 versus 256. So basically that is about the first topic. Okay, the first second topic is about, or this course is about trying to get this model here, or this line here, and to assess whether the line that we feed here is actually a good line or not, is able to represent our data or not. So contohnya macam kat sini, hours of work per week and income. Kita nak justify bahawa sekiranya kita bekerja lebih banyak, kita punya income, gaji kita akan lebih tinggi. So we obtain this model here. Okay, so can we represent, okay, kepada orang yang berminat nak cakapkan bahawa sekiranya saya bekerja selama 60 jam seminggu, gaji saya adalah masukkan, so 60 kali 140/8 campur ni, gaji adik saya dah sebanyak ni. Okay, so that is the purpose of we fit this model here. Okay, faham? So dah tahu, you all sekarang ni dah mahir lah ya. Dah tahu dah pasal Minitab, dah mahir pasal R. Okay, and also tahu dah guna Excel. At least to get that line there. Okay, so boleh kita pergi kepada lecture kita yang seterusnya. Yang ni you can actually do this one later. Betul ke tak? Simbol apa pula tu? Kecoh lah dari tadi kecoh. Apa benda ni? Ada soalan tak? Okay, Minitab okay. R okay. Excel okay, ada soalan? Okay, tak ada soalan. Okay, so this is our example. You can do this example. This is actually continuation, sambung. Tapi saya ambil satu je sebab saya letak dekat tu. Okay, so bila you sambungkan, okay, you akan dapat, okay, this is ni rasanya sebab kalau saya tadi saya sambungkan semua data lah. So you can do it macam ni lah, sebab data you dah ada dalam Excel kan. So what you can do, nak sambung dia, kita sambung je lah. Tadi delete, you undo it. You boleh undo kan. And then kata kalau tadi data tu continue kan, so you just masukkan aje lah, Ctrl X, continue kat bawah ni, Ctrl X, Ctrl V. Ataupun you nak buat dalam Minitab, okay. Tadi saya tak tunjukkan lagi kan dalam Minitab macam mana dapatkan graf. Ctrl C yang tadi nak sambung tu, you pergi ke Minitab, you pergi kat window, you pergi dekat worksheet 1, you sambungkan saja. Ctrl V. Okay? Okay ke tak okay? Okay, tadi data sampai 14 saja kan? 43 dengan 7,000. You copy this one, yang seterusnya tu, you just paste it. Okay? Boleh dah? Okay, then you go to the graph, scatter plot. Okay, boleh? Graph, scatter plot. And then let's say you ambil just simple saja, okay. Your x will be your y will be your y, your x will be your x. Okay, and then okay. Do you actually get the plot? Why? You got the same one? Dia kadang-kadang saya punya computer lecturer ni dia ada y and x, okay. Sepatutnya you dah boleh buat lah. Dapat tak? Dia kadang-kadang dia ikut mood dia. Tadi tak boleh, dia kan. Dapat tak? So it seems like the outlier yang kita buang tadi tu, dia tadi kan ingat tak kita buang outlier dia dekat sini kan? Kita assume kan 50 dengan 2,500 kan? Oh, tengok rupanya bila kita ambil the complete data, dia ada kawan. Remember I mentioned about the outlier, and also we have this one, whether it's outlier or influential. Semua dekat sini. So So now you repeat the same process, dapatkan model. Cuba dapatkan model. So that is why.
Graph 是量出来的。
我可以做啊。
Graph.
Graph.
Scatter plot.
Betul.
Y1 is
Okay. Apa ni? Masukkan Y, tekan graph, scatter plot. Alamak. Scatter plot nanti ada X dengan Y.
ini tadi lah. Ini okey lah, dah keluar. Dah, di sini. Di sini dapat.
Okay, so kalau dalam Excel tadi kan, you will get the same thing jugalah. Tadi saya tunjukkan kan. Dalam Excel tadi ada option untuk dapatkan regression line. So what you can do is you can also use the same option dalam Minitab ni. Okay, just go to graph, scatter plot with regression. Okay. Then your Y, tahu macam ni kan, yang ada kat sini dah highlight dan dekat Y ni, you double click here. X pun sama, you just double click. And then you, tengoklah you nak label apa, title semua lah. Okay, and then you click on OK. So you pergi dekat window you pergi kat session. Session you akan bagi tahu. Okay, session you akan pergi, this is yang the previous model lah. Okay. This is the previous model, dia akan beritahu, okay, you have done 2 plots of scatter plot. Jadi semua dah dapat yang ni ke? Dah dapat scatter plot dengan regression line ni. Okay, so ingat tak tadi kan, okay, you can actually do the comparison. Let's say you go to step, regression. Okay, your response will be your Y, predictor will be X. Tapi sekarang ni dia akan ambil, automatically dia akan ambil data baru. Okay, tadi ada graph yang ni untuk residual analysis, you akan belajar later. Okay, so this is now your new regression line. So you can actually compare tadi regression line you yang ni. Okay, now because of you include all the data, this is your new regression equation. Okay, so and then dekat dalam Minitab dia akan bagi suggestion. Dia akan those yang unusual observation. Tadi kita identify 50 dengan 25,000. Lepas tu dengan data yang lain 45, 24,000 semua tu kan. Buat data kita tambah lagi. Tadi yang dia kasih, yang ni satu je lah yang kita buang tadi awal-awal. Okay, now dia observe there are 4 so-called outliers. Okay, large standard and large influencer. Saya beritahukan kita akan tengok mengenai influential observation as well as outlier observation. So dia ada beza antara this R and this X here on how it affect our regression model. Okay, faham semua dapat dah? Okay, kalau semua dah okay pasal example ni, kita pergi kepada lecture notes kita. Okay, so now you dah tahu guna R, guna Minitab dan juga guna Excel. So you can see yang the one which is outlier yang ni. Okay, and this one is potentially the influential observation. Okay, so this outlier here we define as rare or extreme value which may distort the outcome. We have seen kalau based on Minitab dia ada 4 points yang di-consider as unusual observation. If you have removed those 4 points, you will get a new regression line. So that's why dia kata dia akan distort the outcome. Your regression model will not be the same. It could be an error or it could be a very important observation. It's something maybe they indicate. Dia kata kalau you buat in terms of survey, and then you dapati okay, income dia memang dia kerja banyak ni, tapi income dia still tinggi, ataupun dia kerja banyak value, income dia masih rendah. Dia kerja banyak hours pun income dia masih rendah. So it could be a very important observation, meaning that it could be okay, kita dapati bahawa pekerja ni walaupun dia kerja long hours, gaji dia rendah. So government may want to consider salary revision kan. Okay, sebab dia kerja teruk tapi gaji dia rendah. So that is what we say as a very important observation. We should not just discard, okay, buang saja the outlier. If it's an error, let's say an error in the sense, okay, kalau dalam kewangan, kosong kat belakang tu adalah sangat significant. You want to get more kosong kan kat belakang tu, especially kalau gaji kan. Gaji 1,000 versus gaji 10,000. Besar beza kan. Walaupun that is the value of zero dalam monetary. So it could be an error in the sense it could be dia terlebih kosong or dia terkurang kosong. So that is potentially an error. Okay? So basically we define outliers as those which is more than 3 standard deviation from the mean. You have the mean of, it could be historical mean, and you found that there are values which is actually more than 3 standard deviation, then you define this outlier. You all dah ambil step industry ke belum? Okay, dalam step industry, you akan belajar control chart. Dalam control chart, let's say you tengok your critical to quality punya values. Let's say you monitor in terms of berat. Okay, berat sesuatu benda yang you produce. If it's less than ataupun more than 3 standard deviation from the mean, that is considered as reject. Kalau belajar statistik industri lah, which is something that you need to take out from production or you need to analyze further. Tu you belajar dalam step industri nanti. Okay, so this is the scatter plot once we have deleted the outlier. So nampak reasonable lagi lah, but you can see there's actually a sort of funneling here. Okay, so this is another example you can do later. Okay, you know, this is when you study about how many hours that you spend online, and also how does it affect your GPA, Okay, so you can actually plot this one model as well. Okay, so this is just about outlier. Okay, and it could also be, okay, sebab kita kata this is our model, but there's outlier. Okay, this outlier may say that, remember you belajar pasal hypothesis testing kan? Something that you want to disprove. Your null hypothesis is something that you want to disprove. You have this one, oh this one you ingatkan macam ni. Tapi because there's observation says otherwise, then it could be your theory is wrong. Okay, but whether that outlier is actually part of data ataupun tidak. Okay, so another example, it is a non-linear pattern. It's not linear with outliers. Okay, so you actually bila you dapat macam ni, kalau you tengah study lah dalam nak exam ni kan, nak fokus sangat kan, oh this is a quadratic model, it could be y equals to x squared, tapi outlier, tapi because you focus on study, you kata oh this is outlier, tapi it's actually kalau you tengok pattern ni kata tengah senyum kan, it's a non-linear pattern, dia tak linear kan, with outliers. Okay, but for some reason I'm very happy with the data. You happy kan, senyum. Okay, so examples of regression. Okay, and then what we are trying to get from regression. Okay, before we go to regression, okay, there's one thing which actually correlation. Kita belajar kan pasal correlation kan? Sebelum ni kan? Correlation kita tengok hubungan antara X dan Y, ataupun antara X1 dan X2, ataupun Y dengan Z. Nak tengok sama ada yang kedua pun boleh ubah ni ada hubungan ataupun tidak. So dia tak kisah sekarang ni. Kalau dalam regression, tadi saya tanya independent variable dengan dependent variable. Kalau correlation, both actually does not affect, may not have any relationship or may have relationship with each other. So that is correlation. Tapi sebelum tu, you all nak break ke? Okay, nak break. So biasanya lah kan, saya kasih kat student saya 10 minutes break. So you may have the break kita, tapi sebab tadi pun kita start lambat sikit kan. Sekarang ni pukul 2.51. So we have break until 3 o'clock ya. Sebab kelas kita pun sampai pukul 4. We have break until 3 o'clock, tapi at the same time, okay, sebelum break lagi, kecoh sakit lah, sama lah tu. Okay, at the same time, kalau you all tengah break kan, dah pergi toilet, dah rehat-rehat sikit, you can actually, okay, data saya kasihkan data GPA kan, masukkan dalam Excel. Okay, bila you masukkan dalam Excel, you can copy to the dalam Minitab dan juga dalam R. Okay, and then try to get the model as well as the regression, the scatter plot. Okay, untuk example ni masukkan dalam you punya Excel. Okay, and then usually for my class, saya akan minta you punya Excel sheet. So you dah ada tadi Excel kan? Name it properly your name. Okay, STQS3013 Benny. Okay, so you akan